What's up, YouTube? Marty McFly here. I haven't done a movie review in a while, so thought I'd do a movie review for Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, because I saw this opening night in movie theaters when it came out, what was it, November 24th of last year. So it's been a few months since I saw it in theaters, so I wanted to wait to be able to see the movie, more than once before I reviewed it, to be able to, because you see a movie one time, I mean, it's hard to review a movie if you've only seen it one time. So I waited, and then I bought the Blu-ray, because I loved the movie when I saw it in theaters, don't get me wrong, I loved it. And I hate those fucking Paul W.S. Anderson, whatever the fuck his name is. I hate those goddamn Resident Evil movies. They're terrible, terrible adaptations of the video game. And the only good one, I wouldn't even say good, the only decent Paul Anderson movie was Resident Evil Part 2. I think it was called Apocalypse. The one that had Nemesis in it and Jill Valentine. And that was the only half-decent Paul Anderson movie. The rest, all the other ones were just fucking complete garbage. Terrible fucking adaptations of Resident Evil. And I was offended. I was offended by that fucking series of movies, because that guy doesn't know goddamn thing about Resident Evil. It's pretty obvious he's never played any of the fucking games, because those movies are just shit, and they just don't resemble the game at all. So, having being a huge Resident Evil fan, I've been playing these games since they came out, Actually, I didn't play the first one when it came out. I got into the series, I got into these games with Resident Evil Part 2 when that came out. I think that was 1999, 98, 99. I think I've played every single Resident Evil game, now that I think of, well, no, I've played almost every one. The ones I haven't played are Code Veronica. There's another one that I haven't played, but other than Code Veronica and that other one that I can't think of, I've played every Resident Evil game. And Resident Evil 2 was where I started back in 99 when it came out. So so regardless, when this remake came out, holy shit, I played the shit out of this fucking game. This is my favorite Resident Evil game, even better than the original Resident Evil 2. This is the definitive. Jesus Christ, I dropped it. This is the definitive Resident Evil game, in my opinion. This is the best Resident Evil game ever created. It's so good, so fucking good. But anyway, getting into the movie Welcome to Raccoon City. So, like I said, I saw it in theaters November 24th, opening night. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I thought it was great. My only complaints were the casting choice of Leon and Jill, because they just did not look like their characters at all. I mean, you've seen the movie. I mean, the guy that plays Leon in the movie does not look like that at all. And that's kind of one thing that bothered me a lot, because Leon's my favorite character. So, but putting that aside, the Leon and the Jill miscasting, I thought this movie was really good. I thought it was really fun. And so I bought the Blu-ray February 8th when it came out. I don't have it with me. It's in my other room. It's in my room with all my DVDs and Blu-rays and shit. But so I bought the Blu-ray February 8th. I thought that I had to watch it a couple more times before I decided to review it. So I've seen the movie probably, I'd say, a dozen times since it came out in theaters. I just really enjoy it. I think it's a really fun movie. And for some reason, it just gets so much undeserved hate And I don't understand the hate for this movie. I mean, yeah, it has a couple flaws. It definitely has its flaws, but this is the most, what's the word I'm looking for? This is the most true adaptation to a Resident Evil movie live action Resident Evil movie that we've ever gotten. All those Paul Anderson movies are fucking crap. Okay? That guy has never played a Resident Evil game in his life. Because if you've seen those fucking movies, outside of a few of the casting choices, like Wesker in one of those movies actually really does look like Wesker. Other than that, those movies are fucking crap. Crap. I fucking hate those. I don't own any of those movies on DVD or Blu-ray. I think they suck. Having said that, this movie follows the story timelines of Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. So it's got the mansion and it's got the RPD police station with, Leon Kennedy. I just wanted to do a quick review. I didn't want to take up too much time because you probably won't even be sitting through this whole thing because for some reason a lot of people fucking hate this movie. I just wanted to give you my 2 cents and tell you that I really, really did enjoy this movie a lot. And like I said, I've probably seen it a dozen times since I saw it in theaters. The Blu-ray, I have the Blu-ray. I've seen it so many times. I've showed it to so many people. Everybody I've showed it to, they like it. So I don't understand where all the hatred is coming from. Leave your comments down below. Tell me if you hate this movie. Tell me why you hate this movie. What is so bad about it? It does so many things really well. Like one of my favorite parts about this movie is the character of Ben Bertolucci. Claire has like a video message of him. She has a video message of him, and she's watching it on the TV showing her brother Chris, and he just thinks she's crazy, but I think Ben is so underrated in this movie. He's really only in 2 parts of this movie. He's in, spoiler, he's in the beginning, with the video message that Claire is watching on the TV, where he's explaining what's going on with the town and how Umbrella has, everybody's basically turning into zombies, and just like the acting of that guy, I just thought was really well done. The way he's talking to her, and he's doing all these things, like, itching his face because he's like nervous, and he's got like his eyes are like just shifting around because he's like, it's in the fucking water, Claire. It's in the fucking water. It's just not little leak. It's like, Chernobyl, if you know what I mean. And I'm afraid, Claire. I'm afraid of what they're gonna do to this town. It's just something about his acting in that video message on the TV. I just thought was really well done. And then he's in the another scene later in the movie where if you've played, Resident Evil 2, the original or the remake, he comes back later in the game. He's in the jail cell, and Leon finds him in the jail cell. This movie was just, I just don't understand the hatred that people have for this movie. I don't know. As a diehard Resident Evil fan, I fucking loved every minute of this movie. I loved all the little Easter eggs and shit, which I guess people call fan service. Fan service. It's not, to me, that's not fan service. It's fucking Easter eggs for the fans to see and be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I remember that. People just consider, oh, that's just cheap ass fan service. They just threw that in there for the fans. No, to me, that's fucking attention to detail. Okay, that is attention to detail from the games. And I just really loved this fucking movie. I just can't praise it enough. And I'm probably I'm in the minority because a lot of people fucking hated this movie. But you know what? I loved it. I loved it. If you haven't seen it yet and you're a fan of Resident Evil, I really suggest you go see it. Check it out. Fucking, You know, I think it's probably on Redbox right now. So go to Redbox and rent it for, you know, $1 or $2, whatever the fuck it is. Rent it. You know, you can't miss out. You can't lose for $2 or $1 to rent this movie. Or just go to Walmart and buy the fucking DVD or the Blu-ray. You know, add it to your collection. If you're a Resident Evil fan, I don't know how you can hate this movie. Like I said, the two things that bothered me was the casting of Leon and the casting of Jill, because they just do not look like their characters from the game. Claire looks fine in the movie, but Leon, they miscast Leon in the movie. That's in the movie. That is not Leon in the movie, but. Other than that, if you can look past those two little things, I mean, this movie is really, really enjoyable. I don't want to get into a lot of spoilers, because I'm sure a lot of people probably haven't seen this yet, because they hear all this negative shit about the movie, and they're like, oh, I don't even want to see that. But if you like Resident Evil, like you're like me, and you're a Resident Evil fan, and you've been on the fence, like, oh, I don't want to see this because everybody seems to hate it, go fucking see it, okay? Give it a shot. Give it a chance. You know, make up your own fucking mind. Don't listen to these assholes that are like, oh, it sucks. Then again, you're probably thinking, well, why should you listen to me? I'm just saying, just make up your own mind, okay? Go rent it at Redbox. Go fucking download it off Pirate Bay. I don't give a fuck. Just get out there and see this movie, because I think it's definitely the best live action Resident Evil movie to date, and I like the animated, the CGI, whatever you want to call them, not anime, but like the CGI movies. There's fuck, what are they called? Degeneration, Damnation, and Vendetta. There's 3 CGI movies. Those are really, really good. But as far as a live adaptation goes with real actors, welcome to Raccoon City. Fuck yes. Go see it. Leave your comments down below if you have seen it. Tell me what you think about it. You know, maybe you hate it, maybe you love it like me. I'm curious. I want to hear your opinions on it. So that's my quick review. I didn't want to do a lot of spoilers. I didn't want to go in too deep into it. I just wanted to put that out there, that this is a good movie, and to me it's the best and the only good live action Resident Evil movie. It combines Resident Evil 1 with the mansion, Resident Evil 2 with the RPD police station, and I think it does a good job. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought.